Well, if you have let's say they don't do pound notes in England now.
No.
I have some because I collect old
I remember
coins.
them.
I collect old coins.
I remember the pound notes.
Yeah.
And
But
what else was there? Halfpenny.
yeah.
I can't remember.
Threepence.
Threepence.
Threepence, yeah. I have all the old coins,
got one.
all of them, even from India.
Yeah.
Some of the very old ones. And but you see these. You see, I couldn't get my wife. She popped off 2 years ago. But she used to love getting flowers, and I used to decorate everything. And I can't do it now. But it used to look lovely, you know, with the baskets up and all the flowers round the walls. Used to scrub all these white and everything.
Yeah.
But anyway, so because I couldn't get any flowers at the superstores, and if I would go, you go around to, because I know a little bit about gardening. I don't know everything because nobody knows everything. When I send my grandchildren birthday cards, I always put on bottom, nobody knows everything.
Yeah.
Only Grandad. That's what I put on bottom. So you see these little flowers here,
Yeah.
little blue ones. You'll know what them are, no?
Forget-me-nots?
Ah, that's it. Yeah. But they are growing. They are growing wild. Look, see them little ones there. Now most people will come out and sweep all them up.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving them now because from other times when they've grown, like to these, you see these little bits where they're seeding.
Okay.
When they seed, the wind drops down, they all land down here. See.
Okay.
Now when each one shows a nice little flower, when it gets about that high, I'm putting them all in the top. Look. Free flowers.
Nice. That's it.
But
that's it though, isn't it?
They call forget-me-nots.
Yeah.
So it hasn't cost me a penny,
Yeah.
and they're all going to come out nice. I'm going to fill it all the way up, and but next year we'll see. I only had an operation 2 weeks ago because both of my arteries, main arteries, were 70% blocked up with calcium.
Yeah, it's cholesterol.
Yeah, 70% each one.
Yeah.
So they sent me word about, would I like an operation? I said I would. And
if they offer it like that,
I was lucky to get in because the doctors
yeah,
at the
I was
moment.
going to say, if they offer it like that, you've got to.
I wasn't going to refuse nothing. And so, but I was annoyed a little bit because you're awake for the operation.
Okay.
3 hours. 3 hours
They
it takes.
do like a bubble, I think.
They put a rod. But they put a rod up through your arm, through your thick vein,
Yeah.
with a hole in
To
it.
clear it out.
No, it's a hollow rod.
Okay.
It's like a thin wire with a hole right through. You put it up through the vein, right up to 80 heart.
And you could feel that. When you was
Well,
awake.
only very
To a
little.
point, yeah.
No pain. But I'm awake, laid out on the slab 3 hours. And the plastic sheet between you, five nurses doing different jobs, 2 surgeons, because you hear everything they say. And I'm quite switched on that way. So they did all the jobs, and then I heard him, because the idea was the calcium had to be drilled out, right, because it was hard. And they wanted to put stents in, but they couldn't put them in till they got the calcium out to relax the muscle. So I heard them setting up the machine, and I could hear it going, you know, and then you count down with a second, because it's a 30-second interval. It's just something I picked up while I was listening. And anyway, got it drilled out, then they started looking for the stints in the cabinets. And the man that's responsible for the cabinet says, oh, we haven't got this stint, we haven't got, because the man's reading out what measurement he wants to put in the stints. And he said, I'm sure he said 3.5 or 4 point something, and he got it down to be 2.5 because that's all he had left. Aye. So I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah.
So they put one of those in at least. The first one might have been all right. So I was concerned about this. So when the surgeon come round later on, I says to him, I said, well, I said about the operation, so I'm quite grateful to get up, you know, to have it. So I'm still alive, still breathing. I said, how long do you think I might last? He said, oh, I'll give you another 10 years. I said, that'll be fine. I'll be 90 odd then. I said, it'll be fine.
That's it. Because my dad, he had a heart condition.
Yeah.
And he had a bypass.
They did?
But it was back in the late 80s.
Ah.
He had a bypass. And
in England?
it was the old,
Ah.
And basically they had
Blackpool?
No, in Coventry.
Coventry, yeah.
Walls Grave Hospital.
Yeah.
and they removed the legs, the veins from the legs.
Well, I did that. They did that with mine.
And they had to do like this, you know, the
bypass.
yeah.
I know the procedure.
And
what they do, they snip the ends off,
yeah,
snip them off. Say that's the blockage there. They snip them off,
yeah.
and then they do plumbing job. They get
That's it.
out your veins and they
Use
whip it
those-
round like that.
Use those round, from,
Aye.
and that was a big operation.
Aye.
And that gave him another 20 years.
Marvellous.
Yeah, and that
Marvellous.
was amazing.
So what age did he have it?
He had it. I think he was
How old?
49.
50, 50 is a bad age.
He had it 49, 50 because he had one heart attack.
Yeah.
He got through that. The second heart attack, they said you need a bypass. Because the second heart attack was not long after the first
Yeah.
one. They said, no, if you have another one, it's going to be like touch and go.
Yeah.
So they said, we've got to do this operation now.
Yeah.
And then after he had that operation, he was good for 20 years.
Was he getting about as normal?
And after
As normal?
Yeah, and after that operation, he used to go, he had an allotment, he used to grow
I like allotment.
everything.
I like
Potatoes,
It's mixed.
spinach, and he used to grow everything, bring it home. But
No
then he
wonder
used
you're so healthy.
to keep, not me.
Running around like a 3-year-old, isn't you? Yeah, good. That's the trouble, isn't it?
Yeah, and grow everything
Yeah,
and bring it home. Mom's cooking it,
yeah.
and that kept him fit.
Yes,
like he even
absolutely,
said farming.
yeah. I tell you what is recognised now, which lots of people don't realise. Any tin stuff, what they're finding out now is all the preservatives they put into it is causing cancers long term.
You know what? The best thing you can ever do is grow and make your own.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
Oh lads, how are you
Hello,
doing?
mate, how you doing? Thanks.
You're nearly there, just another 100 yards.
Got all. Go and watch the football.
Actually, we're going to get one.
Yeah.
Be going. I keep you all night. I've been right 1,000.
What was your name?
Peter.
Hi, nice to meet you,
Here, take a
Peter.
picture. Come and stand here. Stand up here.